these guys. When you get to this level, everybody is a high-level competitor. And sometimes, even if it's for their own good, it's hard to tell them they got to take a night off. Again, I think you go back to reducing practice time and giving players a chance to play in every game that they're able to play in. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's B. 13 points in the game. Three-pointer, Markkanen. The shot, no good. Hornets trail by 17. Picked him clean. And he jams it with authority.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
So it's the Hornets now. The Knicks making the shot. The pass to Vincent. Screen by Sharch. Vincent misses. The Knicks leading by 19 points. Thompson in the corner. Here's Arnold. Knicks with a new 14. And he gets it to go. 6 points here for Jalen Duren.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Grimes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Sharch, that's good.
Like the smarts by Sharch there. Very good at working the pick and roll and getting the shot he wants.
Here's B. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
No good on his first attempt of the game. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Passes it to Thompson. Launches a 3. No good that time. And the Hornets now going the other way.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of going foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they performed. And it paid off.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And comparing to the numbers of last season,
you've got Rozier. Okongwu is out there with P.J. Washington. And there's Fultz. And it's Grimes in its small forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Washington, that's good.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Here's B, guarded by Fultz. Fades away. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Rozier, the pass to Fultz. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
And Terry Rozier is one competitive dude. He has a lot of fire in his game.
You can hear it when you listen to him in interviews, Greg. I mean, he'll tell you what his approach is. He says losing is not an option in terms of his mentality. He plays every game, every possession like it's do or die.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Shot by Grimes, no good. The Knicks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Rozier, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Tell you what, Rozier is sneaky athletic now. He is no stranger to making plays above the rim. He's a heck of an athlete.
Pass to Duren. Here's B. Guarded by Fultz. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Burks in the corner. And the layup falls. Wembanyama has got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the Hornets call time here.
And let's see some of the numbers here for Okongwu. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Away team ball.
And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Okongwu.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Now opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Burks with the steal. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And it's Rozier missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
B can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Rozier. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Back to Fultz. Just 4 to shoot. Can they get it? Here's Okongwu. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Okongwu's now got his first points of the night.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's up.
And so it's New York with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
You take a look at the Hornets. Guess they're playing.
Now moving on to the game at hand, some challenge. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
On the court for the Knicks. B out there with Thompson. Then it's Duren. And it's Wembanyama in at the 4.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Okongwu with the screen for Fultz. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Thompson in the corner. 14 feet away. They get it again. Wembanyama.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the pass to Rozier. Takes the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 8 rebounds in this game. Nice shot by Thompson.
And with that great positional size, Thompson confident at getting to this area and converting with consistency.
Rozier the pass to Okongwu. Now the feed to Fultz. Second chance shot. Rozier for 3. No good on the shot. So New York will take it the other way.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Pass to Fultz. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
For Charlotte, they've gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's B, guarded by Fultz. New York now working with the new shot clock. Shots good by Duren.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Rozier. Kicks to Fultz. Shot clock at 5. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Any good offensive player should have a shot fake in his arsenal, and Fultz does. Has a nice, strong foundation in the fundamentals. Finds easy ways to get himself to the line.
And he makes all 3. And here are the Knicks now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And here is Okongwu. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's B, guarded by Fultz. Out to Thompson, lets it go with a 3. nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got 11 points.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Washington with this screen on Thompson. Rozier the pass to Washington. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's B, guarded by Fultz. Out to Thompson, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Fultz.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Over in the corner, Rozier. Back to Fultz. He feeds it to Okongwu. And it's denied. Here's B. He's got 31. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Razor-sharp focus there from Rozier earned him that trip to the line.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
B gets the bucket.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Here's Grimes. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Away team foul.
And New York making a change. Williams is checked in.
And the third team foul. Checking in for the away team, Mark Williams.
Now Okongwu, the pass to Richards. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rozier, and count it from 19 feet away. Rozier's got 5 points in the quarter.
Rozier able to find himself some space there and get the shot that he wanted.
Terry Rozier, that 2019 sign and trade changed his career.
You know, going from Boston to Charlotte, Scary Terry got an increased role with the Hornets, and sometimes that's all a player needs. He became a starter there, doubled his scoring average, and it was really a hand-in-glove fit for Rozier.
Passes it to Vincent. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Stolen. From deep. And the Knicks hit again from deep. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
B, and he dunks it down.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Charlotte's gone